Jacque, this is our first chance to see this new look team, and you guys were able to hold it all the way down to the wire. What stood out to you in this one?
I think the biggest thing is we only gave up 101 points. So I told the group if we're able to put ourselves in positions to defending that way on every night basis, we'll give ourselves a chance to win every single game. So commend our group for really concentrating on the defensive end of the floor and giving ourselves a chance.
With a lot of these lineups, it's very, very new. When you look at Cam and Mikal and what they brought to your rotation, what did you like about them?
Yeah, just overall, their spirit about competing, whether it's their concentration level in the huddles, whether there's communication out on the floor. They've given us a taste of what they can bring, the ability to make shots, to defend, to run the floor. So a lot of versatility from both of them.
Jacque, I got two for you. I think you guys took your first free throw of the first half with 70 seconds left. I mean, but everything else was going pretty well at that point. I mean, did you look at that something that maybe came back to bite you, or yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to get fined on my birthday, Alex. I'm gonna keep my money on this one. But the fact that we were still winning at halftime, I told our group we should be up 15, just for the fact of the calls didn't go our way. And so we have to be cognizant of how the referees are going to call it. And if we need to make adjustments, then as a group we got to make adjustments.
And then just, both Cam and Mikal have, some mid-range to their games. When Kevin first got hurt, you talked about how, more threes, kind of pick your chances in the mid-range. Just given TJ, Kyrie, Kevin, or Organa, probably three of the best mid-range guys you had. Just what's your philosophy on that part of the offense going forward with the new personnel? Yeah,
I think we'll have ability to see if they can make it at a high clip and be efficient with it with the space around it. Some plays tonight were dedicated for Mikal to get a mid-range shot. So as long as we're getting a number of threes that kind of balances that out, we'll be able to afford a few of those guys shooting them. But I guess they got to prove they can make them in order for that to be a staple in the offense.
With the 0.8 seconds left, what play did you draw up? And when Spencer put it up, did you think that it was late? What did you think right at that moment?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I got a chance to quickly watch it. So you take a look at the last two plays. Great look by execution by our guys. We got Mikal a look at the rim that didn't go. Nick almost had a tip for that, and then we executed at the end. The shot was for Spencer. He had to reach a little bit to kind of get it in his wheelhouse, and that cost us a 0.2 second or so. So good call by the ref, but a great execution by our guys at the end of the game.
With this being the first time a lot of these guys have stepped on the court together, and to see them out there, what do you just make of what it seems like the quick chemistry that you guys were able to establish, especially even from the bench cheering on that first unit that gave you guys that high energy from that first quarter? Well,
I hope, Megan, that they felt the connectivity already, that we're a group that we talked about being relentless and just bringing a way of playing every single night, that it's going to be tough to play against us. We were able to sub and get guys on the floor. The minutes weren't high, and we still can play at an efficient and a pace that's relentless. And so I'm going to use that word with this group, that we can do it on both ends of the floor.
Coach, kind of piggybacking on Megan's question, obviously the starters that you put out tonight, they've never played with each other, but Spencer and Dorian play with each other, and Mikal and Cam play with each other. Can you kind of like piecemeal chemistry like that, or is it still going to take some time that way?
I think we can use kind of their relationships, definitely so. I think just the communication, like Doe's communication with Spencer on the defensive end of the floor. Mikal being able to help Cam on the offensive of the floor. And so I definitely think we're going to use that to our benefit. And I think we saw some immediate chemistry from that group. And because they have, familiarity with each other, that does help.
And second, just was it 25-16 in the fourth quarter? The first three quarters, defense obviously was how you set the tone. What do you guys do for fourth quarter scoring, especially in crunch time, considering that's where you guys have historically tended to lean on the stars that you used to have?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think, first of all, if we can, like I said, keep guys to one-on-one, that gives ourselves a chance. So that piece of it. And then just reflecting back quickly without watching the game already, I think we had some good looks. And so whether that was Spencer's dunk at the rim, his layup attack, Mikal had a good look. We had 2 open threes. And so if we can still play at a pace and create shots for each other, I think that'll be all right for us.